Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, we're back to the drawing board as far as the LED thing goes with this Kyosho Blizzard. But I have managed to undo my little gluing mess and get access back to the resistor. So I'm just waiting for the soldering iron to heat up, battery to recharge, all that jazz. And I'm going to pull this resistor. But before I do that, just in case, I'm going to start testing resistors. I got a whole bucket full of them here, plus a few possible candidates, because the receiver is only putting out about 4.9 volts out of channels 5 and 6. So for my beacon light, perfect. For these LEDs, not so good. So the resistor I picked is not going to work. So basically what's happening is, even though I used this thing here, this is jamming me 6 volts. When I cut the power back, it went back to 3.3, which is well within safety limits of a 3.7 volt bulb. But unfortunately, this is going raw power. Not accounting for the fact the receiver, you would think, should be putting out around 6 volts too. It doesn't. So I was talking to my buddy Neil, my puppers, and he said it's probably an internal thing, and it's probably only affecting 5 and 6, I guess, or maybe it does work off 4.9 volts for the whole damn thing. Who knows? But you would think that it would be 6 volts to run the servo for the blade and, you know, your motors and all that jazz, right? But apparently it doesn't work that way, I guess. I don't know, because I only got 4.9. But 5 and 6 are not used on the Blizzard, okay? Because it's only a 4-channel radio, so only 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4 isn't used right now unless you put on the back blade. So no big deal. So I'm just using 5, 6, and then of course the battery socket is also on there. If you wanted to run a separate battery type of dealie on that receiver, you could. But it'll also supply power. Anyways, so I'm going to start testing resistors, see if we can find one to match direct to the receiver's power to knock it down to the voltage required in order to get full brightness out of these LEDs. And then we'll see if it is going to be really all that much brighter. But from my calculations right now, I'm missing about a volt, and that's huge when it comes to the whole LED thing. So soon, I'm just waiting for the battery charge, like I said. It's going to be instant for you, but I got to wait probably another 20 minutes myself. But we'll take this through, and we'll go through a couple resistors together for a few seconds, and then zip zip and keep going and see what happens. So, hey, don't go away. Okay guys, so I found a resistor. I just went ahead, instead of sitting here for 10 minutes and monkeying around with you guys, I figured I'd just go and find one. And going right off the receiver, I've got this little monkey thing going on. I got a receiver wire to a couple alligator clips. One clip's on here, and then I can just, you know, test and go. But anyways, I found a resistor that's going to put out 3.39 volts to 3.4 volts right off the receiver. So this should cut it back enough that I won't have any problems with the LEDs, because they're good for 3.7. So I think 3.39, 3.40 is pretty good. So let's just give you an exact actual number here. And this one is 3.40. So that should be more than adequate. And I've already disconnected the old resistor. I checked it, and it was like, it wasn't even really pushing much more than like a volt or something like that. So whatever was going into it from the receiver from there is like, holy God, nothing, you know. So that could explain that quite a bit. So what I did with the 6-volt pack, make note, don't do it. Just go right off your receiver. All you need is a servo wire. Get the positive and negative. Wire up some alligator clips. Clip them on. Clip your positive to your multimeter, and then just go resistor test happy. But I'm going to tell you what the color code of this actual resistor is. And it is red, violet, black, and gold. Okay, so red, violet, black, gold. So that would be, oh crap, I don't remember the numbers, but anyways, you can look it up on the Ohm's Law chart for that color code. That's what you need for the Kyosho Blizzard's receiver for the Blizzard FR, okay? Because the radio equipment has changed between the SR and the FR, and I have the FR, so this is what you need for the FR, okay? I don't know what you're going to need for the SR. You'll have to test yourself manually. But let's get this hooked up and fire up the lights and see how much brighter they go. So, hey, instant for you. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, moment of truth. It either works or it doesn't. Now, that's a big improvement. Oh yeah, that's definitely a big improvement. Wow, much, much brighter. Wicked. It's all 3.4 volts. So that resistor does the job. So, hey, if you don't remember the color codes, go back to the beginning of the video where I told you. And that's the resistor you're going to need for the Kyosho Blizzard FR to run at least 2 LEDs. Of course, these are wired in parallel, okay? And they're off channel 6, these ones. And this is off channel 5 for the beacon, so they are separate from themselves. Now we're going to see how a night run works. Woohoo! That doesn't mean I'm still not going to buy that Indigy thing. I still might, because I would like a lot more brightness regardless, you know, like kind of like a flood system. But I might pick something different from Indigy now. Maybe we'll see. But wow, bang. That is just the way it should be. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. And remember, before you're going to start messing with LEDs, test the resistors off of the receiver for the RC that you're using, because not all RCs are going to put out the same voltage out of the receivers. Okay, so anyways, there we go. Success. Woohoo! Cabby's happy.